This is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
Well, all right, boys and girls. It's now September, or as I like to call it, October Eve. Because let's face it, September kind of sucks. October's where it's at.
That sounds very basic of you, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm a basic ass bitch. That's exactly what I am. I like pumpkin spice and leggings and the boots with the fur, all that stuff.
Uggs.
Yeah, Uggs. That's right. Who the fuck is that? Look at the head on that guy. Why in the world did you shave, man?
Because it was a thing to do.
It was a thing to do?
Mm-hmm.
Why is my shit not fucking working?
Mrs.
here?
Shelby digs it.
Well, that's all that matters, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We got
See,
this
sometimes
going on
when
here.
I'm having like a weird mental day, I'll just dye my hair. Is that like the same thing for you? Like,
I
Fucking
did wake up
Facebook.
that morning and I
Oh,
was
well.
just like, fuck it.
yeah.
Well, I got tired of the shape because I was trying something
The
different.
shape of the beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that a lot too.
I was
'Cause
like,
my
trying-
shit just kind of goes wild, and then I'll try to trim it up, make it look nice, and I'll like it for about a week, and then it'll start growing back out. I was like, fuck, man, why does it look like shit again? So I just learned to just fucking let it go. Yeah. Happens, though. Happens to the best of us.
Are you liking your own video right now?
No, I'm trying to just get it to where I can share, because for whatever reason. Happens to the best of us.
Are you liking your
Damn
video
it.
right now? I don't want to hear myself.
Yeah, there we go.
I
Here-
mean, I dig it.
Yeah.
I don't like hearing myself.
For whatever reason, it wasn't.
You did
Working
like your
on
own
Facebook.
video. There was one like on there.
Well, it wasn't from me.
Lies.
I didn't even have time to. I'm just trying to get this thing rolling here so people on Facebook can enjoy it as well. At least people who follow us on Facebook at KYHBB Official.
Facebook is the devil.
A lot of people seem to think that.
Yeah. I swear, I've actually never had a Facebook account.
You've never, ever had one?
No.
Like, ever?
Mm-mm.
How come?
Chose not to.
Oh.
Early on, I was like, this is going to be garbage.
Dan
Gonna-
Crusader, somebody. See your comment in there. So, but yeah, I mean, did you ever have a MySpace page?
Yeah.
Well, then,
I learned my lesson there,
yeah.
and I was like, yeah.
MySpace
Facebook-
was fun, though. You had, like, your top 8 friends and stuff. You had to
Yeah.
change that shit daily because somebody always pissed you off.
No, I never did all that shit.
You had, like, the profile song. What was your profile song?
I did not have
You
one.
didn't have a profile
I
song?
might have had one.
If you,
I'm trying to think.
if you could have one now.
That was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. If you could have one now, though, what would your...
Feeling It Still by Portugal the Man.
Okay. I don't think I've ever heard that, but okay.
Really?
I don't think so.
Fuck. Can you
I-
play it?
it's
without
probably
getting defunded.
Oh, no, we're definitely... If I play anything, they're definitely going to hit me
Yeah.
with a copyright
Well,
strike.
anyway, Portugal the Man. The song is Feeling It Still.
How's it go?
Feel it still.
Feel It Still. Yeah, she knows all the lyrics.
So would that be your profile song, too?
No.
No? What would your profile song be? Probably something foreign that nobody'd be able to understand. No?
If we're doing like a MySpace page,
Yeah.
if it's MySpace, I would probably do something basic, like
Panic at the Disco.
probably a My Chemical Romance.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just one band I never could get into.
Which
That's
one?
okay.
The My Chemical Romance. I just can't get into them. What was that other band that was really popular with like the emo scene?
Fallout Boy.
Fallout Boy. That was another one, yeah. Which band was it did the Black Parade thing?
My Chemical Romance.
When I was a young boy. Yeah, that's all I know from that song. I tried to listen to that song so many times, and I just could not fucking get into it.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit is fucking garbage. Sorry if that offends you, but
I mean,
Actually,
it's
I
not
like
really-
that song.
You do?
I like that song.
Get
It's
the
not
fuck
my
out.
favorite
No.
by them though.
Sorry. I was just kidding, man. You don't have to get the fuck out. I'm just saying. You know.
Well, when I was
A
young boy.
God damn it. You sons of bitches. But yeah, it's I don't know, it wasn't really my taste, you know. Like I tried to, like I really wanted to like it because it was a popular song, but I just couldn't. I can't get past it. I think it was the vocals, you know, not just that song, but like any song that they ever did.
Well, you know what they say.
They say a lot of things.
They say all teenagers scare the living shit out of me.
Who says that?
You don't know that? Really? Okay, that's a reference to one of their songs.
Oh, I
It's
say
popular.
yeah. Did you miss the part a few minutes ago where I was like, yeah, I'm not really into that band?
But you tried Black Parade.
I tried like the one song.
Teenagers
That's
are
it.
crazy, by the way.
Oh yeah,
They're fucking nuts.
most young people are.
They don't even know.
Yeah. You want to try to defend yourself, or are you just gonna just agree?
She's not a teenager.
But she's a young person though.
She's over 21.
I haven't been a teenager since I was.
Technically, you're an adult.
19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very true.
Bam. I got that one. I was on it.
2 years ago was the last time you were a teenager.
It's true.
Man, how are you liking being 21?
It's nice.
Have you gone out and gotten like shit faced at a bar yet?
No.
No, you haven't lived till you've been escorted off the property by security.
Yeah.
That's
Good
never
times.
happened to me.
Really?
No.
I've never been. I think I told Stevie about this when we ate at Mugby's when we went yard sailing that day. I've never been like kicked out or asked to leave, but I've been with people who've been so drunk that security's like, "Hey, you got to get your friend out of here."
Oh, so you
Yeah.
were the relatively sober guy.
Yeah. Now that doesn't mean that I haven't been kicked out of other places for doing other shit. I've just never been kicked out for being like drunk.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think if I got to that point, I would just fall asleep.
That's pretty much what happened when I got asked to leave Mugby's. My buddy was like literally passing out at the table.
Yeah.
And like as we were getting him up to get him out, security was already on their way over like, "Hey,
So that's not as
He's gotta
cool
go.
as like he got really wasted and started slapping people's asses and
yeah,
no.
not that cool."
no.
I mean, it was
He
kind
was
of
like his head was going down on the table, kind of,
right.
and the bouncer was like, "What's that dude doing?
Yeah.
Trying to sleep?
Can't sleep here.
Can't sleep
Stay
here.
in a hotel.
Go find a bench."
What was cool about getting asked to leave then is we had like a huge bar tab, and I guess security didn't know that, and they were
Oh.
just like, "You got to get out," and I was just like, "Okay." So like we just left.
Yeah, but don't you have to leave your card?
Surprisingly, no, we didn't have to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
how long ago was this?
several years ago,
They paid
But-
you to leave.
pretty much. But my buddy who was drunk, he went back like a couple days later and was like, "Hey, look, that was me. I don't know how much we owe you, but he ended up paying it." I was like, "Why would you do that? Just fucking, you know,
Yeah.
you got thrown out. You know, they didn't ask you to pay before they threw you out."
Felt bad about Gorilla sleeping.
Yeah.
Troublemaker.
I think at the time he was like recently divorced and still single, and I think he just had like a crush on the waitress and wanted an excuse to go back and see her.
Hmm.
And like I guess she had to pay that out of pocket or whatever, so he was just like, "I'll pay it."
Yeah, it's a good
And I-
icebreaker.
Yeah. And then I was like, "Well, did you at least get her number?" He was like, "Fuck no, she don't want nothing to do with me."
God damn.
I was like, "Shouldn't have even fucking went back, man. Shouldn't have even went back."
Sad ending.
Yeah.
Tragedy. But anyway,
Yeah, you've definitely got to go get hammered drunk somewhere.
I
Maybe not get
appreciate
thrown
you,
out, but
you not.
I'll go with you. I don't care. I'll get you drunk. Yeah, it'll happen. Then we can stop by your parents' house to pick up your dog again.
Yeah.
And they can be like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is Stevie fucking hammered?" Like, she did it to herself, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Gotta get low.
Yeah. I was informed at the beginning of the car ride that I need to play music that she can sing and dance to. Yeah. And she sang and danced the entire way home.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a good time. Oh. Fun stuff. Did you kill that bottle I gave you yet? That Jack Daniels bottle?
Oh, my roommate got to it.
Either way, as long as
Gage.
somebody drank it.
Yep. You leave
Yeah.
anything in that fridge, he'll get it. Unless it's something you want him to eat, in which case he'll say, "Oh, a whole meal? Awesome. I see you have some White Castle burgers in there you're saving."
I'll just eat those up for you. You gotta take them like piss in a jar. And
That'd learn them.
yeah,
Put apple juice on it.
yeah.
Like apple juice.
Yeah, just,
Sorry.
just go to like go get some donuts or something from the little bakery, and then like get an apple juice and just like piss in it and stick it back in there.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. We split our groceries 3 ways, right?
Right,
And he's welcome to any of the groceries we buy.
right.
He never tells us what he wants from the grocery store. So, I just add it up to his tab for the end of the month when he pays rent.
Right.
He gives it to us then. So whenever he does dick shit and eats food that I want, I'm like, we'll just add an extra $10 here.
Oh yeah, you got to. Tax, man. It's like anytime my kids want something, I'll get it for them. But then whenever I make it for them, I eat like half of it. And I just tell them taxation is theft. They go about their business.
Dad tax.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I fixed it. I smelt it while it was cooking. I better fucking be able to taste it.
Damn straight.
Yeah. Oh, that's just like dad law.
Dad law.
Yeah.
Yeah, your Halloween's coming.
Yeah.
Dad tax is gonna come due. All that
Comes
candy.
comes due every year.
Yeah.
November 1st, it's due.
Yep.
Yep.
None of that peanut butter fucking candy either.
Oh no,
That's-
I go for the good shit.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
that peanut butter toffee bullshit.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, who
Saltwater
buys that?
taffy though is pretty fucking good. though.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
peanut butter taffy,
the black and white,
yeah.
black and orange shit.
yeah,
Like who the
Like-
fuck buys that?
yeah. Nobody should eat that. That shit's nasty.
That's right.
Ooh, God.
Did you ever
gross.
eat it? Do you know what we're talking about?
No.
It's,
Park Hills was a pretty affluent neighborhood, so.
yeah, and that used to piss me off too, because people from other neighborhoods would come to our neighborhood,
Yeah.
and the parents
When
would
you-
be like,
When you live in a good neighborhood, man, people expect that good candy.
Yeah, but we lived in the bad house in the neighborhood.
yeah,
Still though,
We lived in the rundown shack.
they figured, hey, if they're not putting money into their house, they better be putting money into their Halloween candy.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
parents would be like dressed up. They wouldn't even like put effort into their costume,
Yeah.
and they'd show up at the door with their kids, asking for
they'd want
candy,
candy
too. Yeah,
too?
yeah. The
What?
parents would be asking for candy too.
That's shitty.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I got a sick kid at home."
I think the last time I went trick or treating, I want to say I was probably 19.
Damn, that's old, man.
Yeah,
Jeez.
and I went in over off Sleepy Hollow. Real nice neighborhood. Wasn't many houses, but I got so much fucking candy, it was ridiculous. And I didn't even fucking dress up. I think I put on like a plaid shirt. They're like, "What are you supposed to be?" I'm like, "I'm a redneck." And I did full size candy bars. It was great.
Yeah.
Good times. How old were you the last time you went trick or treating, man?
Like 14.
Really? How about you, Stevie?
Like 12.
Really?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't a good trick or treating session. I just kind of. It was like raining and cold, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this much longer. And Mom was like, it's too cold. And I was like, all right, we can be done.
Didn't you go with the neighbor, the across the street?
Yeah. So I
Can't
must
say
have.
the name, but
Yeah. So I
It-
would have been
yeah,
Thir-
Mandy,
12 or 13 then, yeah.
Mrs. Shelby came home and was like, the neighbor had like a whole water bottle full of wine. Like she was like smashed by the time she got back. I don't think you guys knew. But
Oh, yeah, we knew.
yeah,
Everyone was.
smashed.
Taking sips off of it and stuff?
no.
Sounds like a damn good fucking Halloween right
She-
there.
She like came prepped. She had like a big water bottle full of wine. She's like, "All right, we're doing this. Let's go
Huh?
for the walk." I didn't go. I stayed back and gave out candy.
Handing out candy. Anymore, I love handing out candy. Like me and the wife, we try to alternate, like who gets to take the kids and who gets to sit at home. Like I don't mind going out and walking around with the kids, but I like to just sit there and then like critique everybody's fucking costume as they come up. And if I like your costume, you damn right you're getting more candy than, your kid's sister who's just,
Yeah.
like I don't care how much effort she put into creating a giant fucking cloud costume out of fucking cotton balls and shit. Like your Chong outfit with a fake beard is way better than that.
Yeah.
I just like to do that. I like to fuck with people. It's kind of my thing. So I like to just sit and hand out candy and stuff like that. The best is like the little kids that are like, they're old enough to know, like, yeah, this is trick or treating, but they're not old enough to realize that everything's fake and they get scared by everything. So they're all like, I don't want to go up the driveway, Mommy. So then, like, I'm just like, hey, just open your bag, man. I'll fucking throw it at you. And you get to like three or four good free shots just throwing candy at kids. It's fucking great.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, it is for me, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Well, like a lot of the costumes, like I really like when they put a lot of thought into it and it's like original. But I hate like when you see like the same dumb shit over and over and over. I fucking hate that. If I see one more Heath Ledger Joker, I'm just gonna fucking stop handing out candy. Fucking hate that. And the dinosaur suits, like, come on, like I get it. It's cool. You're a fucking T-Rex. But at the same time, like, there's no fucking thought into your costume. Like, you literally just went and bought, like, a giant fucking dinosaur costume.
Yeah.
And that's all you're wearing. Have a little bit of pride in your costume,
It's more the parents, man.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So how's Dank? How you doing, Dank?
Yeah, he's coming. He's talking about the candy corn. I like candy corn, personally. Not a lot of it, but I like enough of it, to remind me that it's garbage. But I like it. I like the pumpkins too. That's kind of like the same thing, what I'm talking about? They're like orange and green, and they just look like little pumpkins. Ain't
Nope.
nothing fancy about them.
Don't know.
No. You like circus peanuts?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got hip to them a couple years back, and they are fucking bomb.
Yeah, they like melt in your mouth.
Yeah. They don't taste like peanuts at all. I don't know what the fuck they taste like. But speaking of things that taste weird, you guys hear where they say that fresh avocado tastes like clean penis?
Really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I wasn't about to like go out and buy an avocado just so I can be like, yep, tastes like dick. I'm like, I'll take your word for it.
Was this on the New York Times?
It might have been. I don't know.
I do like fresh avocado.
Do you?
I'm not sure about penis though.
Well, next week we'll do a taste test. I'll shower up real good, and I'll buy a fresh avocado, and we'll do the Pepsi challenge to that shit.
Okay, you'll be blindfolded. You take a bite out of both of them.
No,
Yeah.
you don't take a bite.
Yeah.
You just open your mouth.
This one tastes bloody.
It's got its own sauce. But yeah,
Yeah. Fresh avocado is not too bad.
good to know, man.
Yeah.
Good to know that you feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But just the thought of it, like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, I wonder how many fucking people went out and bought a fresh avocado just to see if it tasted like clean dick. Like, the thought crossed my mind. I was just like, why the fuck would I do that? Like, why do I want to know what clean dick tastes like? And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to know. I don't know what clean,
Would you eat?
dirty, nothing.
Would you eat avocado if it was shaped like a penis?
Only for laughs.
Like if it looked dead on a penis, but you knew it was an avocado, would you still eat it?
Like, they're the same color and everything. They were just like, hey, man.
Well,
Wait.
color's up for debate because it could be multiple colors, right?
Well,
Depending
yeah.
on the race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, what the fuck you talking about? Like avocados are green. Like is there more than one type of avocado?
No, this would
But
be.
then yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't eat it just because it looked like penis. But I mean, like if I'm out somewhere and people are like, "Oh my god, look at this dude! He's about to eat this fucking avocado penis," then yeah, I would like cradle the balls and everything, and it's be like,
Just for the shock.
yeah, just to see people's reactions. Yeah,
I'm gonna get you an avocado that looks like a penis.
do it. I'll fucking eat it. Not because I want to, because I feel I have to.
Yep.
You know. But I don't know. Can't ever say, like, even if, like, somebody gave me an avocado and they're like, dude, it tastes like clean penis, I would have literally no basis for comparison. I've never had any penis even remotely close to the grill,
Just
just
the dirty ones.
not any of them.
Oh, not dirty.
The closest a penis has ever been to my face is, like, when I'm eating nachos and I drop shit in my lap and I'm like, oh, fuck. Ah, fuck it. And then, like, you lean down, you just lick it straight off your pants. Yeah, that's the closest a penis has ever been to my face that I know of. I take that back. I passed out once, and somebody laid their dick on my forehead.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask you about that story.
Yeah.
It was Toby, right?
Well, no. Toby,
That was a different.
Toby put his finger in my ass. But the dick, I think the dick was my buddy Jew. I don't remember because they showed me the picture and they're like, ha, 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 ha. And I was like, that's so not cool. And they were like, oh, we'll delete it. And I was like, no. And it was too late. They already deleted it. I was like, damn it.
Nice of them.
Yeah, but it's like, how many times you get a fucking picture with a dick on your head and there's nothing you can do about it? It's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Hey, we can make this happen.
Yeah, but you got to get me drunk to where I pass out.
No, we don't.
I'm not going to, like,
You don't have to pass out.
I'm not going to, like, willingly let it happen. But if it happens without my consent, and there's video or picture evidence of it that'll hold up in court, then, yeah, by all means, go ahead.
Yeah.
Easy there, Louis C.K. But yeah, shit happens, man.
He didn't put his penis on anybody's head.
No, but he would, just
jerk it
and be like, I'm sorry. Does this bother you? This is like stress relief for me. Like, don't pay attention to me. Just keep talking, I guess that's what he would do. I don't know.
Anyway.
That's what I was paid to say.
So? How's Stevie?
I can get, like, my face to my knee, and that's as close as I can get. I don't know how you're licking nacho cheese off your pants.
I'm just that talented,
The dedication.
Yeah. I'd stick my tongue out, but I'd hate for you to feel bad.
He uses his beard.
Yeah, I use the beard to, like, sweep it, get it into, like, a good close position,
Where are we going with this?
I don't know.
What's the topic for tonight?
There really isn't one.
I mean,
You
it's
don't
a
have
little
one?
late
I pretty much just talked about your beard and being clean shaven and stuff.
Not clean.
Last week,
Dirty
last
shaven.
time I saw you, you were clean shaven.
Yeah.
Smooth like a baby's ass.
So, Dank, what's the topic for tonight?
What's going on out in Cali, bro? Tell me, man. I fucking miss California so much. I love it, man. I know you live there and probably fucking hate it, but just to be a visitor, man, it was great. I had a good time. No complaints. It seems like as soon as I left, like all the weird shit started happening, like the fireworks explosion and, all that. I did miss the dead body being found on Venice Beach, though. I'm glad I kind of missed that, though.
Was it a bum?
Pretty sure it was a bum, yeah.
Kinda,
There was a guy, I think this was in Malibu.
Was it the magic bum?
No, I wish it was Ollie the Magic Bum. But I just heard about this, like 2 homeless people got into an altercation with like a family and like they attacked the dad with a machete and like cut his face all up and he lost an eye and shit.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was like somewhere, I want to say it was like in Malibu on a beach somewhere. Fucker lost his eye, man. Crazy. That's the world we're living in, though. At least he didn't get a dick on his forehead or a finger in his ass.
I think you'd probably prefer that.
I mean,
You still got eyes, man.
Yeah, but if you ain't got an eye, you can't see the dick coming, or the finger for that matter.
If you're sleeping,
Yeah, if you're sleeping, it doesn't
you
really
passed
matter.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, drank too much.
It happens. Dude, I couldn't tell you the last time I got like shitty drunk and like passed out or even made an ass out of myself. Because I don't like when I drink, like I get awesome, you know. Like regardless of what other people think, I think I get awesome.
Yeah.
Like I'm a happy drunk, so it's always good. If you ever see me drunk, just know I'm not gonna try to like fight nobody or nothing. You know, I'm pretty mellow, lovable, huggable.
Yep.
Love you, man. That kind of drunk, you know.
Right. That's good.
You just gotta watch your wives and daughters and shit. You know, because I don't mean
Too much of a
I
lover.
I don't mean anything by it, but
Yeah.
you know,
Too much of a lover.
yeah. Fucking love you, man.
Too much
Yeah.
love.
Yeah. Too much love.
How's the gay side of the world?
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't had our monthly queer meeting yet, so I don't know.
Well, that's queer. What's going on?
Yeah.
That was good. I don't know. We're not doing very gaily recently. We're struggling.
What's gay month again?
June, wasn't it?
June.
Yeah.
June.
Yeah, it's not fucking Pride Month, so nobody gives a fuck about gay people anymore. It's just the way it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the truth. You know.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
I feel like should have had a topic.
I do have a good lesbian joke though.
Yeah.
What do you call a lesbian with 11 fingers?
What's that?
Well endowed. Yeah.
That was good.
I don't really get it.
Does that not tickle your fancy, that joke? Because, like, they say if, like, for a man, if you've got, like, a huge penis, then you're well endowed.
Right.
But if you're, like, a lesbian, you don't have a penis, you know, you use a lot of fingers and tongues and shit. Well, if you got more fingers, then, you know, you're well endowed, I guess.
I don't think
do you have
lesbians.
cricket?
I don't think lesbians go like that
I do.
when they're trying to. They're not like, ooh, you know.
Hold on. I do
far
have
as I know,
cricket
anyway.
somewhere, I think.
It's a little late now.
Yeah, but still. Oh, there it is. Oh. Damn it, play it again. There you go.
Fair enough.
So, to be fair, do you really consider yourself like a lesbian?
No.
I'm going to say because you're pretty much asexual.
Yeah.
Like you don't crave either sexual organ.
And I'm not a woman, so.
Not going to argue with you on that, okay? But I mean, like, I could be a lesbian.
No.
No, I'm not a woman either.
But that means you're not a lesbian.
Could be. I could identify as female and be a lesbian,
Okay. But you're not. You don't.
but I could. Maybe
Okay.
maybe I'm just like in the closet about it.
Okay. If you are currently or in the future going to be a woman or
Right.
identify as such or be gender fluid, then
I could
yeah.
identify as a woman now. I
Okay.
just haven't told nobody.
Well, then sure. If you are a woman at this moment, then yes, you are a lesbian if that is how you choose to identify.
Could I say that I'm like a lesbian trapped in a man's body? Like I feel like a man, but I like women.
If you feel like you are a man,
I feel like a man because I'm trapped in a man's body.
okay.
So physically, I feel like a man.
So if you cut
But,
your junk off, would you
Emotionally,
feel like a woman?
I'd feel like a dude with no dick.
Then I don't know
Yeah.
what to tell you.
Because like I said, physically I'm a man, but mentally I'm a lesbian. You know,
I don't know.
I don't. Could I not identify as either gender and be considered a lesbian?
Then it would be up to you, I guess.
See, I could say I'm anything.
Yeah.
If anybody gives me shit, I can just be like, you know what? That's fucking. I was gonna say racist, but it's not racist. What is that? Like,
Lesbophobic.
That too,
Bigot-
homophobic or
Bigotry.
bigotry. That's like a big blanket, covers lots of things. But yeah, that could work. That could work. Do you remember your first homosexual experience, Justin?
Never had one.
Never had one? You're missing out, bro.
Yeah.
Finger in the ass is
I don't think
pretty
that'd be-
awesome for like a second.
Yeah,
then
but
you
women-
realize you got a finger in your ass.
But
And
see,
you're like, whoa, hold on a second.
Wait. Women have fingers too.
Yeah. You ever
Is
had
it-
a finger up your ass during a blowjob or anything?
No.
No, yeah, me either. I've been threatened with it, and I'm just like, no. Like,
Who owns the finger though? That's
yeah.
Is it my own finger? What would that be?
I mean, if you're fingering your own butthole while you're getting a blowjob,
Would that be asexual?
could be. If you were blowing yourself and fingering your butthole at the same time,
That's asexual.
that's definitely 100% asexual.
Hopefully, I don't get pregnant.
Yeah, I'd hate for you to get pregnant.
Mm.
As long
Your
as you're
jaws
using a
would swell
condom.
up and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember that? I don't know why that popped into my head. That story by Chuck Palahniuk about the kid who was worried about getting his sister pregnant from the pool
Oh yeah,
because he'd jerk off in the pool.
yeah. And then he ended up getting his asshole sucked by the
yeah,
pool
was
cleaner.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was Guts.
Did we already do that on
Yeah,
this
we
story?
talked about
We
that.
talked about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
He wasn't. I don't think he was even worried about it. He would just like try to get the cum out of the water, and then at the end, he did wind up getting her pregnant from the pool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Chuck Palahniuk's a crazy bastard.
He's gay too. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I only read the story. I don't know anything about the dude.
Yeah. He's a wild cat, man. He's crazy. Not really crazy, but he's weird. Kind of guy you'd want to like sit and just pick his brain at like a cocktail party or something, you know. Just sit there and be like, man, tell me a fucked up story, and he'd probably tell you a real fucked up story.
Did you ever watch Fight Club?
Oh, such a good flick. Such a good flick. That's what got me on my Chuck Palahniuk kick about
Yeah,
a
me
year or
too.
so ago. I watched it and I was like, damn, this is really fucking good. I was like, you know what? This is based off a book. I'm going to read the book. And I read the book and I was like, holy fuck, the book was so much better than the movie. Then I watched the movie again and I was like, damn, this movie's so much better than the book. And I was like, I can't figure out which one's better. They're just so fucking good.
I didn't really like choke too much.
Really?
They did choke the movie.
Did
I
they,
like the book.
Did they do Choke the movie?
Yeah.
What's
You're right,
Choke?
they did, yeah.
It's another book by Chuck Palahniuk.
What's
Yeah.
the plot?
So this
Guys
guy,
choking on a ham sandwich.
That's
No, I
true.
don't know. I'm just kidding.
but yeah, this guy would like go to a restaurant, choke on the food, and someone would save him,
Mm-hmm.
give him the Heimlich or whatever, and so they would exchange contact info. And because the people saved his life, they felt responsible for him, and so they would send him like money in the mail. So that was his like con, right? So he'd go out, these people would save his life, and then they just continued to give him money, and basically his life started falling apart.
Well, good.
I don't see how his life would fall apart, though. Really, people are just giving you money.
Well, he started doing like self-destructive shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, he was to get laid. He was going to
Prostitutes and shit.
no, it was a sex.
For
Addiction.
a second, I thought you said you were going to say a seafood restaurant. I don't know why.
Like addicted
Like sex
addiction.
addicts?
sex. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd go there to get laid and shit. And I don't know.
That's-
It just went. It went crazy.
I don't really see how that's a problem.
I don't remember the entire story.
I mean,
But
if,
yeah.
if I was looking to get laid and I was like, holy fuck, there's like a Sexaholics Anonymous meeting
Right.
like 2 doors down. Yeah, I'm going to peek my head in there and check that out and try to get lucky, you know?
Yeah, but his description of the sex they had wasn't very.
Wasn't very good.
yeah,
Didn't
she was very controlling.
well, some people
was
are into
awkward.
that, you know?
And I suggest reading the book.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll keep one hand free.
Check it
if
out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, maybe
Please don't.
might choke myself a little bit. You know, more ways than one. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, being dominated during sex isn't a bad thing if you're into that kind of thing. You know, so a lot of people pay for that. You know. Oh, there's people out there that pay to be financially dominated. You know, they pay like a dominatrix or whatever to just like go out and spend all their money and shit. Like, I don't see a downside in that, especially if you're the dominatrix doing that. Like, I wish I could find somebody that, you know, would just want me to spend all their money. That'd be great. I'd be all for it.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't want to find somebody
I would be like, you're not going to save this? And I'd be like, well, can I put it in my savings account so that I can save it? Be like, no, you need to go out and, like, you know, buy lingerie. And I'd be like, can I buy, like, home improvement items? Can I buy some paint?
the trick to that is you buy whatever the hell they want you to buy. You just keep your receipt and you take that shit back.
And they'll be like, can we have the card that you bought it on? And I'll say no.
I'll say no, I want cash back.
Yep.
Like, well, we have to give it to you in the form of a gift card. Don't care.
I'll sell the gift card for $10 less. That's my
People do that too.
That's my scam.
Is it your scam?
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Can't say I blame you. You know, everybody's got to hustle a little bit. You know.
Oh, I was out with someone. I think it was Eden, and like something happened, and there was a dude behind us with like only one item.
Yeah.
And she like let him go ahead of us, which was really nice.
That's awfully nice. Yeah.
And we got to talking, and I was like, well, yeah, I just didn't notice him because he was a dude just kind of staring. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you don't get that? We're just dudes are always like weird, so you just ignore it? She was like, no. And I was wondering, like, do you guys ever get like just creepy people just doing creepy stuff?
I always seem
the
to find like the one mentally challenged person. Like the last time I went up to the big Goodwill up in Ohio, like as soon as I walked in, the guy was just all over me, just talking. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about, but he just kept fucking talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And then he would be like, all right, you have a nice day now. And he'd walk away. And then like he would come right back and just start talking to me again, you know. Or I seem to find like the Jesus freak people, you know. Where was I at? I can't remember where I was at, but like I saw him coming. I was just like, this dude's not right in the head, and he's gonna try to talk to me about Jesus. Sure enough, as soon as the fucking dude got to me, nothing but Jesus talk. I was like, damn it! I'm like a magnet for him. I don't get it. No idea.
Can't say that.
You don't get like a...
No, being a middle-aged man,
Yeah.
white, kind of
No.
kills all that.
I usually get, especially if I'm out with people, like just like one or two people who just like stare. And not like a stare and then they move on.
Like you got a booger hanging out of your nose kind of stare?
No, like I'm going to wait till you go out in the parking lot and murder you kind of stare. Like one time I was like looking at shoes with somebody and there was a guy like right where that like the black sound stuff is,
yeah.
just staring at us, and it was like right before close, and we seriously for like 10 minutes he just stood there, and when we were like, well, guess we got a fucking knife fight or something, you know.
Knife fight in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Shit
Are you
happens like
killing?
it sometimes.
If I knew who he was, I'd be like, hey, stab.
Nah, never had that.
You never felt sexualized while you were
Well,
out?
when I was younger, yeah, but not now.
By like chicks or dudes?
Both.
Really?
Mm.
Dudes would like
Yeah,
give you the old fuck me eyes and
yeah,
try to be like, hey, you like fresh avocado?
yeah.
Really? That's kind of flattering though.
It's kind of scary, right?
Just a little.
I mean, like me as a dude, like, you know, I've always heard the stories of like people going to like, well, dudes going to like gay bars and stuff and not having to buy drinks. That just sounds like a good time.
I mean,
You know,
yeah.
Maybe if you're like older and like, you know, but like when you're younger especially, it's just,
yeah.
you know, you're young and you're impressionable, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, yeah, it's gross.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like free drinks. So, I mean, I don't care if you're gay, straight, black, white, it's Chinese, whatever.
Just go over to Jerry's. He's got a big fridge
Yeah.
full of
Random ass beers.
random beers.
Got a lot of them in there too. I don't
Mhm.
drink them. I
Mm.
drink the fruity stuff. That's me. You can enjoy that. It's probably like a year old, but doesn't matter.
Still tasty.
Gets the job done, right?
Mm-hmm. So where are we in this podcast?
We haven't done the intro yet.
Yeah, we haven't done anything. Did I even play? I did play the intro.
Yeah, but you didn't say, this is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
Yeah, but I figure if you're watching at this point, you're pretty much.
It's been a slow
You know what
one.
it is.
A slow. It feels like a slow-paced podcast.
This is like ASMR.
It is kind of slow paced,
For
but I
drunk
think
people.
we're keeping it rolling pretty good though.
Mm.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone's.
You don't
I don't think
anybody's
anyone's
listening?
really engaged.
It says we've got 2 watchers.
Yeah,
so-
one of them is us. Maybe
The
my
other-
mom.
Yeah, it might be your mom. You know, is that why you didn't want to talk about your first gay experience? Because your mom's watching.
No, I haven't had one, man.
Yeah, gotcha.
What was yours?
Probably the finger in the ass,
That doesn't count.
but that
It
wasn't.
wasn't
even like,
consensual.
that wasn't like sexual.
You had to choose.
Oh, like I had to
That's
give
rape.
consent.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
like what you're talking
that was-
about is
that was-
rape.
But it was a gay experience though.
Not for you because you were sleeping.
Well, no, I'm talking about finger in my ass. No, that was totally different. I was sleeping when somebody laid their dick on my forehead.
Mm.
I was wide awake when I had the finger in my ass.
Right.
But that was an accident.
But
my
it
own
was an
fault.
accident and it wasn't consensual. So it doesn't count.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So
I mean, as far as gay stuff, I don't know. Never really done gay stuff
there you go.
consensually. I mean, I
Pretty-
have, but I don't feel like talking about it
For
right
most
now.
people, it's a pretty easy decision. Like,
Yeah.
am I gay? No, not really. I think I'm gonna stay
Not
on the
really,
straight
or
side.
no. You know,
Sometimes it's not really, or other times it's, oh my God, get that dick away from me. And then other
Yeah.
times it's, yeah, I'll try a little bit of dick. Nah, it's not for me.
yeah.
And then other times
Didn't
it's
taste like fresh avocado at all. That guy's full of shit.
that's right.
Yeah.
It's a spectrum, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Try
say
to be more open.
I wouldn't say I'm gay or even have like gay thoughts or tendencies, but I'm comfortable with my sexuality. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, if I was gay, I don't think I'd have a problem with being gay.
No.
I think I would just own it.
Yeah. Would you have a problem with like straight people?
No,
Yeah.
why would I?
I don't know.
The whole thing just throws me for a loop. Like, why do we even give a shit where they put their penis or where they put their vagina?
We shouldn't give a shit. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's more or less like, oh, you like to get off? That's cool. I don't give a fuck how you like to do it, but
Right.
as long as you know you like to enjoy that feeling, then yeah,
Right.
good for you. Me too. Like my methods are a little bit different than yours, but hey,
Yeah, it's just
You
a
know.
different porn.
yeah, it's a totally different section on Pornhub. It's all it is.
Yep.
You know,
They got categories for a reason.
exactly. What's the one category you never go to?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me either. I don't know.
I don't go to this
The-
Pornhub thing.
Yeah, Dank posted that. I was just repeating his question. Yeah, see, he doesn't go to the nature and nurture section, so that's good.
Good
yeah.
on you,
Yeah,
Tank.
but no, I mean
Nature versus
nurture.
nurture.
Yeah,
It's an interesting question.
yeah.
It's like how much of your sexuality is built in.
See,
Um,
that one. Sometimes I was a really sex obsessed kid, to the point that I wonder if that's why I'm asexual now, because I went to Catholic school and I felt so guilty about it. I would pray for it to go away. So now I'm like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, so like, gender and sexuality seem to be related to each other. So like, gender itself seems to not be reliant necessarily on your genitals, right? Because, I mean, at the point where you're a single-celled organism, like you're a single cell, At that point, you either have XX chromosomes or you have an XY chromosome. So there's gender specified at that point. Not to mention the mix of hormones as you grow, which could influence your gender, meaning your brain structure, your genitals, all your physiological stuff.
Right.
And then when does nature come in? Or nurture at that point. What does nurture have to do with it? So I don't think we're a blank slate to start out with. You know.
You think you were conditioned to be a straight white male?
I don't think so. I think it's both. Like, I think there's such a big mix of things, influences, that
Right.
Well, I think, relating to what you're talking about, I also think that it's not, like, we're not a blank slate, but we're not all starting on equal podiums when we're born. Like, if you're born female, you're not standing next to someone who is also born female the exact same, because, like, your hormones and all that would be different, so it'd be like that. And then nurture comes in, and they can fluctuate more, kind of thing,
yeah, I agree with that. So, yeah,
Makes
that's
sense.
why, like, gender makes sense to be fluid. I've been thinking a lot about this topic.
You think about being gender fluid?
I was really looking at, like, no, not
Pornhub?
myself.
What?
Well, my daughter my offspring happens to be gender neutral. Non-binary.
I like that you say your offspring, because it's true. I have low self-esteem, so.
What do you mean?
Oh, way up.
Oh, yeah. Offspring, the band. But, in thinking about it a lot, yeah, I mean, there's even noticeable spectrums for masculinity. So you got men that are somewhat more feminine than other men.
Right.
I mean, you could dissect gender. You could dissect gender among men and say that, we have different types of men.
Well, then you got, like, the toxic masculinity, too.
Yeah,
Like
too
the alpha
far.
males and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so you go way out far to that. That could be its own gender. I mean, really, it's however
I think that's considered super straight.
super straight.
Yeah. That's a real thing. We talked about that before.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so in that instance, we just made up a new gender. So, like,
Kind of, yeah.
if you've got a spectrum of different genders that make up a single gender, and then maybe you don't have enough words to describe it. So you got effeminate men, you've got straight men, you got super straight men, you got effeminate women, you got tomboys. So it all comes down to
Now I know what a tomboy is, but what would a tom girl be?
I don't know, you. I don't know, a guy named Tom.
I don't know.
Tomboy.
Something to think
It's
about.
just another gender. But with that in mind, like, it's more about identity. So what do you choose? Like, your identity you get to choose.
Right.
So if gender is part of your identity, then you get to choose your identity.
Right.
That's what I've come to.
Something I just thought about here. You were talking about, like, I don't know if you said it or I said it, but it was just like, why do we care so much how people prefer their sexuality or their sexual natures or whatever? I think we put too much
But gender is
focus on
different.
it.
Gender is identity.
Right.
So sexuality is not necessarily identity. You can make it identity.
But why do we put so much on gender? Like, does it really fucking matter?
Not
Like, what
I don't think so.
what
but
what does gender really signify for
Does
most
it-
people?
it doesn't matter if it's easy to
If we're-
define yourself.
If we're all equal and we're all the same, then what difference does it make?
It doesn't if you like it's easy for us to define our identity as male, as a straight man.
Right.
It's easy in this scenario. But it's not so easy to define yourself as a trans woman.
Right.
That's hard. Right? So what does it matter? Well, if your identity is that you're a woman, but you have the equipment of a man, and no one wants to see you as a woman,
Right.
then it matters a lot. Because your identity doesn't match what other people see you as.
Right.
So if everyone all of a sudden just walked out of the woodwork and said, Jerry, you're gay, you were like, nah, man, I'm not gay. But everyone down the street was just like, yeah, you're gay. Ha, nice Jerry, he's gay. But you're not gay. But your identity is that you're straight.
But you're forgetting one important thing here.
What's that?
I don't give a fuck what people think about me.
You don't, because it's easy.
It's easy to not give a fuck.
It's easy to not give a fuck when your identity isn't in jeopardy.
I mean, even if somebody came out and was like, that Jerry dude, he's gayer than fuck. Like, I saw him eating, like, a whole bag of dicks one day. I'd be like, cool, man. Like, I'm glad you think I'm gay, but...
Yeah, but everyone you know and love now says that you're gay.
I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
That's
sure
that's
you
just me. I don't give a fuck.
You would.
Like,
You would. Or if they said that you're a pedophile. If everyone you knew and loved said you were a pedophile.
Now that is a little bit different.
No,
yeah.
it's the same.
No, because I'm pretty sure pedophilia is illegal.
It's illegal.
It's not illegal to be gay.
It used to be.
Used to be. But, like...
Used to be gay. Being gay used to be illegal. And I'm sure there's places where it's illegal to be a trans woman.
Yeah. Is that where you did your jail time? When you did your jail time, I should say.
No, you're deflecting.
I'm choking on some semen from earlier. Didn't taste like fresh avocado. But
yeah, it's easy when your identity is part of the norm to say.
But I mean, like I guess what I'm trying to say is...
It doesn't matter, but it does matter when your identity is in jeopardy.
I guess that makes sense. But how am I trying to say this here? I just don't see why people of any preference really give a fuck that much about somebody else's fucking preference.
They shouldn't.
Like, it doesn't fucking matter, you know? Like,
so if
everybody was like, hey, yeah, that Jerry guy's gay, I'd be like, you know what? If my preference is penis, you know, penis to penis action, you know, they call that docking. What business of yours is that, you know?
But why are they making the assumption to begin with is the question. Like, why wouldn't they say, hey, Jerry, are you gay? And you'd be like, no. And they'd be like, oh, great. Jerry's not gay. But they don't do that, right? So it's the other way. It's
but I mean, like, why? Whose business is it to ask?
It's not.
Like,
why is it important?
Like if
yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, like why does society feel that it's important to know somebody's sexual preference?
That is important.
Like, for me, sex is like, you know, it's like a personal, private thing. I
agree.
Except for when I'm, you know, about 5 or 6 margaritas deep at Applebee's and they play fucking Kid Rock, and then it's on from there. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, it's just.
It seems weird, right?
Yeah, it's like a behind closed doors thing. Like, what difference does it make?
It doesn't matter to me.
Like, if a gay person came up to me and said, "Hey, are you gay?" You know, I wouldn't see that as them, you know, being intrusive or, you know, trying to be discriminatory. I would see that as more like they're, you know, trying to figure out if I'm gay so they can be like, hey, let's be gay together.
Right.
Or whatever, you know.
Which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because they've asked you what your identity is.
Whatever happens between, like, two consenting adults.
Whereas the problem occurs when they assume your identity.
Right.
Without your consent. So if you can't define your own identity, that's where the problem comes in.
I mean, you can define it, but what other people interpret it as, you know, that's not.
But that's a problem because they're doing the interpreting.
It is a problem. You're right.
Am I wrong?
No, I think you both have very valid points.
Yeah, I just don't see why everybody has to make such a big deal about it. Like, big deal. Like, if I find somebody, you know, sexually attractive, whether it's whoever, you know, and I want to, you know, get physical with that person, I think you should check and see, like, hey, you into this? You know, you
Right,
into
I
the,
agree with that.
yeah, you want a little bit of this action? You know,
I'll be right back.
But he's got to go rub one out.
Talking about all this.
Got you a little worked up. I get it. It's okay. But yeah, I'm glad that you think that, you know, we both got. Ooh, hold on, I got dollars somewhere. I totally.
You're glad that I something.
Yeah, I have no idea. I just had an ass rubbed on me. Yeah.
Do you need to go?
Rub
go
one
to
out?
it?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just do it right here. I don't even have to
Okay.
touch myself. I can do it mentally. Yeah, I forget what the fuck I was saying. I can't remember now. But
Yeah, when it comes to like
Ooh.
sexual attraction and gender identity and all that stuff, it is very much, at least to me, in my experience, it's
Right.
you know, who really cares and who gives a shit and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, and at the beginning of the day, in the middle of the day, is that people do care. People who aren't in the LGBT community,
right.
they care a whole lot for some reason, and that's why.
Oh, yeah.
So like, ideally, if someone were to be like, "Oh hey, you know, I really like I like wearing heels and skirts and blah blah blah, and I really feel very effeminate," and then people were to say, "Well, you're a man, so you can't do that," and they say that for years and years and years. So eventually, you're like, you know what? Okay, I've thought a lot about it. I would like to maybe be seen as a woman, because I think I'd be okay looking like that and being seen as that.
Right.
Well, then you have to present that way, because if you have the nerve to like walk around like that in public, transvesticism was a crime. Homo
Was not anymore.
in America, yeah.
Yeah. Was.
But like my girlfriend, the very day she came out, like people cared, and there's a lot of violence against trans women in particular.
Did they care, or were they, you know, throwing their fucking opinions around because they think everybody else gives a shit?
They pulled a knife on her and threatened to circumcise her. Kind of care.
Right.
So people do care, and
That
that's
just
why.
sounds hygienic.
But they
Yeah.
they care in a
I'm just
bad
like-
way.
Circumcising, maybe like
Oh.
cut it off.
Yeah.
What did I? Yeah, I meant to say.
I
Yeah,
know-
they'd be like, let's take the foreskin
Yeah.
off. We don't want you to get sick.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
wanted that.
like,
They
like
wanted to go.
that sounded a little bit more caring, you know, as opposed to like
Like
you
you're
know,
a
full-on
Jew.
castration. You
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Castration.
castration.
I think castration is just removing the testicles, right?
Could be.
Is there a term for cutting off a penis?
I think castration.
I think castration is just testicles.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I don't know.
Yeah.
but yeah,
no
people
idea.
do care, so that's why. You know, and I'm
But it's-
lucky that.
But you're talking about the people that care in a bad way,
yeah.
Is it?
you know.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, I don't see why people care like that. Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
you
So
know?
like for me personally, I don't really care about like gender or anything like that.
Right.
Like I never really did. I think that's kind of weird. But after years and years of like subtle and not so subtle influences on what it means to be a woman and all of the effects and experiences of that, I don't really want to be one, and I don't like it when people see me as one, because I don't like the
You don't
know.
feel like a woman?
yeah. And at this point, it's also spite. I'm like, fuck you.
Fair enough.
So
Have you ever wondered what it was like to have a penis?
Yeah.
Have you ever like wore a fake one for like a day just to see? You
No.
should do that.
why?
Just to see what it feels like. Why not?
I don't really want to.
You wouldn't really
Yeah.
get the.
No, she wouldn't get like the full effect, but you know, depending on what model and
It's really not
size she got.
too
you know.
much of a disadvantage. I mean, running around naked might be a little awkward
Yeah.
because it flops. You know.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
you know, I feel that, but yeah, I don't know.
Is that your Christmas gift?
What?
Is that what? Do you need a penis for your Christmas gift?
No,
Like a
I do
strap
not.
on?
If anything, I would like to have a.
That'd be a hilarious Christmas gift.
Be the best Christmas gift
You
you
like
could
pull
give,
it out.
man.
You're like, what? How do I put it on your head? And be like a big fan.
I've given
Nice.
a dildo as a Christmas gift before
Yeah,
to my brother-in-law.
you're you're kind of that guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure he loved it.
Oh yeah, he thought it was the greatest thing ever, and it was like I think it was like a wine bottle box. It was like a long box, and it had like the cap on it. Shit. It's not the COVID. It's just the chronic. I've been dying if I can tell somebody that, but nobody's really giving me shit about it.
Why you coughing in here, man?
Exactly.
What's going on?
It's
You got the COVID?
It's not the COVID. It's the chronic.
All right, all right,
Um,
all right. We're good.
But like it had a suction cup on the end of it.
Yeah, so you can
so-
put it on your coffee table.
You could, yeah, or refrigerator or bathroom wall, whatever. But like I stuck it to the lid of the box or whatever. So like he was thinking that when he pulled the cap that something was going to come out of the box. He didn't realize it was going to be on the lid.
cap.
So like he's like this, and he pulls it out, and wham! You know.
Hits him in the face.
I don't know if it actually hit him in the face, but that's what I wanted to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
I was laughing too hard at the time, but yeah,
great.
it was good.
Yeah, that's great.
And then the next year he gave it to his aunt.
Mm.
Yeah, which I think was a little
Insensitive.
not if you knew the aunt, but it was just I wouldn't want to give my aunt a big purple dildo for Christmas,
Yeah, it
whether
seems
it was a
little-
gag gift or not.
It was purple.
Yeah, and I bought it off Facebook Marketplace for like $5.
You were on top of that marketplace, buddy.
Dude, I'm all over.
You're like
Marketplace, man.
dildos and speakers and subwoofers.
You can buy all kinds of shit online.
Yeah,
It's crazy. You just gotta know where to look, man.
yeah.
You know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Subwoofers.
Yeah.
well, we're over an hour.
Are we over an hour? What kind of where are we at there? It was like an hour. I'm sure it tells me here somewhere on my fucking screen, but I can't fucking see. Oh yeah, hour 2 minutes. Yeah. So. Let's see. Oh, Dank, he asked a good question too. Why do people care what zodiac sign we are? People are people. It's just, I don't.
You
I
only
don't know.
say that because you're a Gemini.
She's
There's
got
a Sagittarius.
She's got a point, man.
I'm an Aquarius.
Are you? I'm an Aries.
Age of the Aquarius. April.
Age of Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah. I had to sing the song in my head for a second. I was like, yeah, that is a real song. Yeah. But
What are you?
A Leo.
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 Yeah.
Never
Leo.
even paid attention. I know your birthday, but I don't know what sign you are.
I only know I'm that sign because my uncle Leo was born a day before me. He was a Leo.
It's true.
Was he named Leo because he was a Leo?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm
I'll
gonna
accept that.
name my kid Pisces.
Whether or not they're a Pisces or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna push them out and induce on that month in particular.
Fair enough. I thought you were going to adopt.
I've been encouraged to also have a biological child.
Dank,
Shh,
Dank
don't
is
talk
a
about
Dank is a
Pisces.
Pisces. Yeah, Dank is a Pisces. Yeah, I'm assuming, unless he just
Made
Yeah.
that shit up.
you never know. He's a
Dank's
wily
a-
one.
Dank's a liar.
He could be.
Fucking liar.
Never know.
Sounds like a regular Pisces to me.
He said it, not me. No, but you were saying you were you've been approached about having children.
Encouraged to have biological children to spread the elite DNA.
There you go.
I agree with that. You're very smart.
Yeah,
Very talented.
you probably would make some decent children.
I believe it.
Yeah.
If they're anything like me, shouldn't have any children.
Fair enough.
Like one wrong turn and they're a serial killer. So
I don't think so.
I mean,
I
you
don't
you
know.
say
I
that
think you
like it's
got-
a bad thing.
I think you
really,
got good genes.
as long as they're killing Nazis, I guess it's fine.
Yeah. Or killing other serial killers. That's a thing too.
True. Up
Yeah.
until season 3, I've heard.
It might have been season 3 or 4. I can't remember. But yeah, it got wild there for a minute. So I don't know.
Anyway,
But yeah,
we're gonna wrap up.
I always wrap it up. I'm real cautious about. Oh, you're talking about the show.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about wrapping up something else. I was gonna say, yeah, you got to wrap that shit up, man.
gotta
Got-
wrap it.
Got to every
Yeah.
time.
So we're gonna wrap the show up then.
Yeah, we'll wrap. Yeah, sorry, man. You were rubbing your ass on me. Now you're talking about wrapping it up. I just, mixed signals, man. I don't know where you're coming from.
Latex allergy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gotta go
Next
lamb
week-
skin.
Can I have next week for science?
Most certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think anymore when it's mine and Stevie's week, we just kind of fucking go with it, really.
I just don't know whose week it is
I don't.
until
I
the day of.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So next week.
Next
I
week
can
we're
bring.
calling Justin.
I can bring the science.
Yeah,
We'll just
Are
talk
you gonna
about.
bring your own whiteboard?
Oh man.
it's
Can
been
I
a
have-
long time coming. I think we need a whiteboard.
Can I bring a whiteboard?
Sure.
You have miniature whiteboards.
No, we did that. I don't need a whiteboard. You got Google right there.
Yeah.
Is he
Yeah,
gonna,
we can do stuff like we did with the
the game of life.
Game of Life.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
You can do stuff like that.
I'll try to come up with something good. Something dank worthy.
Dank likes the
The shit.
the sciencey smart stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of miss
We do
having
have to
those.
we do have to pander to our one our one viewer.
too.
Yeah, right now there's 2. But I don't think who just farted. Was that a fart or a
No,
burp?
it's the.
No, I farted.
Did you?
Did
I I could
Totally
hear it.
did.
Did
That's a
or
good
didn't?
one. I did.
You did? I was
Oh,
saying
yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, hopefully you smell it.
Yeah. It smells like fresh avocado.
Why?
That's because
I don't know.
Well, I took a shower earlier. Oh yeah, that's in there. I can smell it. You
The
better
fresh
end it. You
avocado?
better end it.
Toby thinks it smells like memories.
Yeah. True that.
End it before the fart comes.
All right, we are going to get the fuck out of here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And by everybody, I mean Dan Crusader and the other person, which could very well be Justin's mom. Who knows? Could be my mom for all I
Justin,
know.
who's Justin?
I meant Shelby.
Yeah.
She could have been Grandma Shelby. I guess we could say. I don't know. Mama
Wouldn't it be
Shelby.
Mother Shelby? Yeah.
Yeah. Would it be Mama or Mother?
Since you're talking about it, you would say mother. He could say mama.
I guess it's true. What do you call your mom? Do you call her mom, mama? Call her mom,
Mom.
mom. I've always been a mom. I even as a kid, I don't think I ever really called him mommy or daddy. That's the thing.
Mother.
I don't know, motherfucker. But yeah, that is going to be our time this week. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
I did. Fuck me. You know what? Dank, you know how to get a hold of us. You do it all the time. If anybody wants to get a hold of us, just hit up Dank Crusader. He'll tell you how to get a hold of us because he knows, because he's an OG and he's the shit and we love him to death. Yeah. All that fun stuff. So with that being said, I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
Hello.
That's Stevie.
Shelby.
That's Shelby. And that's Toby. And we are the fuck out.